Hey everyone, Real Weasel here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the BTS album, Love Yourself Tear. Love Yourself Tear is the 6th studio album from mega popular Korean boy band, BTS. Let's get this straight. If you clicked on this video, you know what a BTS is. No real need for an introduction. I would talk about their previous efforts such as Love Yourself Her or any of their Chinese albums, but unfortunately I have not listened to those, so we're just gonna jump straight into Love Yourself Tear. We start off with the opening track, Intro Singularity, helmed by V, which is not the worst song I've ever heard. In fact, I'd say V gives a really great performance here. But the sound sonically is just so mid. The track reeks of R&B influence, and in the Weasel language, R&B is basically codename for boring. V's great performance carries over into the next track, Fake Love, which is an absolute blockbuster of a track. Every single member of BTS gives a heart-wrenching performance here. Whether it be RM, Jungkook, and J-Hope on the first verse, or Jimin and Jin's really explosive chorus. The choruses on this album really pop. And for being such a radio-friendly pop song, the lyrics are great as well, though a bit simplistic. But it's not like the song needed complex lyrics to accomplish its goals anyway. The next track, The Truth Untold, sonically is a mix of the first two tracks with the muted performances of Singularity and the explosiveness of Fake Love. And the production on this track is much better than that of Singularity, which really makes it stand out. The muted piano keys that loop across the track really helps to convey this feeling of sadness and heartbreak, which I really do love from the previous two tracks as well. After enduring such heartbroken performances, the song finishes off with a drop courtesy of Steve Aoki, and the song really deserves this drop, and it really helps that the drop sounds so phenomenal as well. 134340, Love Maze, and Paradise are just these really great pop songs that, yeah, sure, don't have this depressing mood of the previous three tracks, but to be honest, the album really needed a break from that anyway, or else it would just become redundant. The track Magic Shop, production-wise, is catchy enough, but I really take issue with the chipmunked vocals that come in around the 3.5 minute mark. But I can sort of overlook that for how much the track has going for it already. The chorus here is just absolutely phenomenal. I've never heard someone put so much effort into saying the words Magic Shop. The album then delivers a round of Latin-flavored bop, starting off with the song Airplane Part 2, the sequel to Airplane, off of J-Hope's Hope World mixtape, and Anpan Man, named after the Japanese cartoon character, which literally translates to weakest hero. Airplane Part 2 is, yeah, basically a flex song, but I really could overlook it because of how positive the album has been so far in terms of both the sad, depressing songs and the bops. And plus, the song is really catchy. Did I mention how catchy this album is yet? Oh my god. The cowbell there really just adds so much. Speaking of positive messages, on Anpan Man, BTS promises not to literally protect their listeners, but to sort of hope that their musical performances will just help them get through the day, which is a really nice message to have. So What lyrically is a shake it off type of affair with Jungkook telling us, somebody call me wrong, I'm not gonna care about it. Why don't you not do so as well? And yeah, So What is probably the catchiest song on the entire album, but I really could say that about any of them, besides obviously the intro. The album finally gets back to the dramatic punch of the first three tracks with the outro Tear. It's basically just another round of these amazing performances by all seven members of the BTS, especially J-Hope. And yeah, the chorus is great too, obviously, but I really could say it about literally every single track, again, except the intro. So yeah, wow, what a great album. It's probably the catchiest non-masterpiece that I've ever heard. Sorry, B-sides. So yeah, Love Yourself Tear, the highest rated project I've talked about. I'm giving this one a 9 out of 10. Wow. What an amazing album. If you want to take the time out of your day to do so, I have a bunch of other videos ranging from Jaden Smith's masterpiece Iris to the Quavo solo album to recently I talked about the Celeste soundtrack too. Anyway, see ya. If you did notice, I still have to work on the year-end video, so yeah, I'll go do that. Arizona Baby is a good album.